particularly when Peter Beardsley put them ahead with a splendid goal after just 10 minutes. And that indeed is the half-time score here at Wembley. It's England 1, Scotland 0.
Are you ready to get closer? Getting ready to let blue to blade shave you closer. Let's step into the blue, Gillette Blue 2.
Come on, it'll be good.
No, it won't.
It will.
It won't.
It will.
She'll be there.
Who?
Joyce Oliphant.
Joyce Oliphant? She won't be there.
She will.
She's probably forgotten all about it by now.
She won't. I know she won't.
Look. She won't be there.
Look, I'm not going, okay?
You can drive.
What? Your Cavalier SRI?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
The Cavalier SRI from Vauxhall, once driven, but ever smitten.
If it matters to London, we cover it.
Where do millions of jets, helicopters, planes, trains and lorries go when they need top-quality fuels? The same place you do. BP. BP, on the move.
Lynx, the all-over body spray for men that's hard to top. Lynx, because first impressions last.
If an engine could choose its own oil, it couldn't choose a better oil than Duckham's Hypergrade. The engine's choice.
July 16th. The day had come. The moon awaited.
It looks like a great place.
Since the earliest time, man has imagined this moment. Now the time had come.
We're now in the approach phase, everything looking good. Go for orbit, go for orbit. 33 degrees. Still looking very good. Oh man, that's incredible. The Eagle has landed.
Budweiser. That's what a beer's all about.
Welcome back. England 1, Scotland 0. That's the score at the halfway point. A really fearsome start to the match as well, which continued for most of the first half. Now, we singled out Dave Watson. What an important game it is before the match, Terry. And after 2 minutes, he collected a booking. I wonder, from a defender's point of view, what you made of that?
Well, I thought it was a good tackle. The ball gets played back here after a lunge by Brian Robson. The ball gets played out by Mona McLeod, straight up to Maurice Johnson, who tries to collect the ball. And there's the contact. And I think Maurice Johnson made a bit of a meal of that, and unfairly, I think he was cautioned.
The Scots showed all the whole Rob Roy spirit.
You believe I can believe anything, go on.
I was going to say, the Scots showed all the old Rob Roy spirit to start with, Ian. Did you think they were unfortunate to lose the goal at the point they did?
I thought we had a good first 2 minutes. No, Scotland really have had an early 10 minutes, and then the goal. Since the goal, and then that little flurry at the end there, a minute from half-time, Scotland's not been in the game at all, and England, you know, thoroughly deserved to be one up.
It was a nice little Liverpool combination, which didn't come off last week. You'll be delighted to see it come off today, no?
Well, I mean, it was truly a skillful goal, and Peter Beardsley here. England have done this quite a lot in the game. You know, a lovely little dummy set up by Barnes, and here's the skill here of Beardsley. Could have squared it, waits for the goalkeeper, and then just dinked it over him. It was a sweet goal.
You were out of your seat, Terry. Delighted to see that. And the style of it as well, not so much as Ian was saying. Great stylish goal, wasn't it?
Yes, I mean, sometimes Pete Beardsley looks as though he's not really interested and the ball gets played up to him, but he's very, very quick-witted and very sharp mentally as well as physically, and the ball was laid in. A great touch by John Barnes and a great finish, a very cool finish. I mean, that's what makes, you know, Peter Beardsley a great top-class player.
What about the John Barnes contribution here? We talked about him before the game as well. Is he doing enough?
Sporadic, I think. You know, he's in and out again. He's not quite, you know, been with us the whole of the game. But when he does get the ball, and you will see him, a beautiful skill, Barnes. Richard Goff's had a good game against him, mind you, having said that. But this is the kind of thing that we want to see from Barnes: get the ball and go at people. And look at that lovely little ball to the back post, knocked back. And there's another little half chance here for England. Neil Webb getting in and out. Neil Webb's got in a few things throughout that first half, and as the half wore on, he was more and more influential in England attack.
Now, England had one excellent opportunity to increase their lead, Terry. That's when Gary Lineker broke down the left, and it produced a great double save by Jim Leighton, Manchester United's new goalkeeper. You obviously know him well.
Yeah, so he goes and shoots well with his left foot, and a great save by Jim Leighton. He gets up quickly, and Peter Beardsley's now ready to pounce. And he gets across his goal really quickly and smothers it well. A great save. And Jim Leighton's really played well today, as he has in quite a few games for Scotland recently. He's played very well.
That's the reason we've gone 8 games undefeated up until this one at the moment, because Leighton has been fantastic. He really is a top-class goalkeeper, and I don't know why people don't know enough about him in England. You know, I think they'll be surprised when he gets to United.
They will do
start
soon
the
anyway.
season.
They will do soon.
That's right. He's a super goalkeeper.
Marvellous keeper, yes.
Right, halfway point. It's England 1, Scotland 0. England in command. The second half follows the break.
Frederick Fox and Charlie Hawk don't always agree.
Those braces.
But they do love Kentucky Fried Chicken.
It's because of the special herbs and spices coating.
No, it's the freshly prepared chicken.
Oh, extra special coat.
Well, what's a little difference of opinion between friends? Kentucky Fried Chicken. The secret's in the taste.
Just a minute here, Freddie.
When you take your access card abroad, MasterCard and Eurocard travel with you. Together, this means that no other card is accepted in more places in the world than Access. 3 major credit cards in one. Around the globe, your Access card puts you in control.
Come on. Let's surprise Mummy. We'll be back any minute.
You'll be here any minute.
Oliver! My spare keys are in the office. Oliver, listen to me. Now pull this little knob up here. Oliver, and don't touch anything.
Vodafone inquires. My Vodafone number's locked in my car, and so's my 3-year-old son.
Don't worry, Mr. Nichols. I'll phone the car. You get back outside as quickly as you can.
Hello.
Hello. What's your name?
Oliver.
And how old are you, Oliver?
3.
Now, you see the button on the door beside you?
Yeah.
Now, lift that up. Bye-bye.
More people choose the Rake or Vodafone network because we've invested in people, as well as technology.
Everywhere I go, I see you. I feel I'm at home. And every different road I travel, I'm never alone. Such a gentle way about you, all around the world. Wouldn't go away without you, my Singapore girl.
Welcome back. The team's just reappearing. Terry, Ian, just time to clear up one other incident from the first half when Gary Lineker went through and he thought it was a penalty, didn't he? And what was your view?
Well, first, you know, you always think when you see a thing without slow motion, it always looks better because of the fact that you're seeing it full pace and it all just happens in a blur. But looking at it here, I would think he got fouled there. I would
Definitely fouled. I think he was fouled, but it was like my penalty was 2 years ago against Nicholas, Charlie Nicholas. I think it was borderline on the edge of the area.
Yours was blatant. I saw that earlier on.
Thanks very much.
Penalty.
Thank you very much.
6 inches outside the box, Terry.
I'll hit you later on, don't worry about that.
I tell you, I hope Scotland shake the team up a little bit at half-time. I think Andy Roxburgh's got to do something because we get no width at all. I mean, the lads that he's got playing, Simpson and McLeod, are doing a good job. I mean, it's a containing job in midfield. We've got to get players that can go forward and give the lads up front a wee bit of support. Now, he's got Kevin Gallagher on the bench, and I think he should play him. You know about this boy, don't you?
Yes, he's very quick. He's been a thorn on our side, and he's been very quick. He's very tenacious. He gets in the box, scores a lot of goals. I think the Scottish team have been playing quite well up to the box, up to the last third of the pitch, but they seem to lack the penetration. I think Gallagher could give them that.
He could be the man. I just hope that Andy Roxburgh does that. If not now at half-time, certainly at some point in the game, because we've got to get a bit of width. We've got to try and get around behind him. At the moment, we're just powder puff. You know, we're not getting anything. We've had about one shot at goal.
But I'm slightly worried on behalf of England that we are only 1 goal up. I mean, I think our play warrants to be 2 or 3 up. So
yes,
that's it.
Yeah.
You know, it's a funny league one. If Scotland get a half a chance, it's normally buried with the likes of McCoist and Johnson. So I'll be looking for a quick goal again, just to settle the nerves and make sure that we go into a convincing win, hopefully.
Thanks, Ian. Thanks, Terry. Let's rejoin Brian Moore.